Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy that you're here. I want to begin by saying thank you to all of my subscribers and Patreon members and to let you know that I really do appreciate you. So for today, I have a timeless weekly spread for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. I also want to let you know that there is an extended available for this reading as well as for all the other signs. There are two ways to purchase the extended. You can either pay for each one through PayPal. I also take Zelle and Cash App. Or you can join us over on Patreon, get access to all of my extendeds for one monthly price. The information on how to do so and the link for the Patreon is in the description box below. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy. Energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. Okay, so before we start, I pulled a love notes card to see what your person wanted to tell you. And we've got, I hate this distance between us. It doesn't feel good. So that's the title of the reading, okay? All right, here we go. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. This is for Taurus Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. May I have one card that represents Taurus, please? Okay, then may I have a card that represents their person? Okay, and a card that represents the energy between them. Okay, and a card to represent the advice spirit. Okay, so overall energy for this reading is the Page of Wands. This is talking about excitement and curiosity about this situation, okay? So we've got the Six of Cups under this, which is talking about a past life connection between you and your person and wanting to reunite with your person. Then with the Eight of Swords, both of you may be feeling, imprisoned in your mind. You may be feeling like this connection, you can't break away from this person. You can't get away. It's not so easy for you to get away, but this is self-imposed. You're doing this to yourself. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles, which talks about feeling left out in the cold, and your person may be feeling like that. You may be as well. And this card can also speak of ghosting, okay? And then with the Ten of Wands, there are heavy burdens that I feel like the both of you are carrying, along with some deception about the situation because your person didn't tell you how they felt. It could be vice versa. There could be some information you may not have told them as well. It's going to be different. So anything I say can be flip swapped or reversed. Okay. All right. So the card that represents you, Taurus, is the Moon. The Moon is talking about illusions. There may be something that you're refusing to see or something. This could represent your person not being honest with you and you feeling like, there was delusion. You're being deluded, okay? Then for your person, we've got the Nine of Swords. This is talking about, self-sabotage is talking about worry as well. Your person, I feel like, is worried that this connection may not come back together. The energy that represents the both of you is the Magician. This is talking about you both manifesting this situation. And then with the Empress, this is the advice from Spirit, and it's to, stand in your power and know your worth. So we're going to start by clarifying the Page of Wands. If this bothers you, please turn down your volume. Why is the Page of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay, we've got two clarification cards. We have the Six of Cups, and we've got the Two of Swords, all right? So Page of Wands is the overall energy. Fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like I said, this Page of Wands is talking about excitement and curiosity. So if you're wanting to get back together with your person or they're wanting to come back together with you, I feel like that's what it's talking about. And it's also talking about one or the both of you trying to manifest yourselves back into the other person's life, trying to manifest communication. Okay, so we've got two clarification cards, the Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. So the Six of Cups is talking about this being a past life connection. We also have the Six of Cups show up here, so it's coming up twice. So for some of you, this is your childhood sweetheart or someone from the area where you grew up. It's not going to apply to everyone, but it will to some people, you know, for some people. And then with the Two of Swords, it's saying that this connection is at a stalemate. There's a decision that must be made. So one or the both of you are going to have to make a decision about this connection, okay? This can talk about, like I said, you refusing to see something, like with this moon, because there's a moon in this card and the person is blindfolded, and they're also holding themselves back emotionally because they have the swords crossed across their chest. So when the time comes, a decision must be made, or Spirit's going to make it to push this forward, because like I said, this can talk about, you know, basically kind of like dragging your feet and not wanting to make a decision for whatever reason, okay? Now we're going to move forward and clarify your card, the card that represents you, which is the moon. Why is the moon here, please, Spirit? Okay, we've got two clarification cards. We've got the Eight of Swords and we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the moon, this is talking about, like you see the word here, it says illusions. This is Cancer or Pisces energy. So you may be dealing with those placements or have those placements in your chart. With this moon card, like I said, this can either represent you feeling deluded by your person, by them not telling you how they felt, or vice versa. You may be holding yourself back from your person, because remember, we talked about this with the Two of Swords. And that is why it is showing up, because you may not be in a place where you want to be open with your person, okay? So we've got two clarification cards. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And then the Eight of Swords is telling me that you're all caught up, all stuck in your head. The Eight of Swords showed up in this pile as well. Feeling like you can't move on from the situation. You have to understand that it's subconscious, these things that are in your mind, because these are just thoughts, okay? But you're showing up as emotionally unavailable for whatever reasons. It could be because this person hurt your feelings when the two of you had a false start, because somebody came towards the other. Like I said, I feel like it may have been you, Taurus, that came towards them and told them how you felt. And the person walked away, didn't, respond in the way that you thought they would. They may have ghosted you, and, you may have ended up feeling left out in the cold. And like I said, I know a lot about Tauruses, because I have friends that are Tauruses. And, in those situations, Tauruses are very stubborn. When they get into something, or they feel hurt, or they feel some kind of way, it's like, how they talk about, it reminds me of, like the jaws of life. Those things they use to get people out of cars when they're in really bad car wrecks, and the car is like all jacked up and crushed up, and they can't get it open any other kind of way. That reminds me of how stubborn Tauruses can be. Okay. And I'm not, looking at it as a negative way, but I'm just saying, once you feel a certain way, come hell or high water, that's the way you feel. And so the best way I can tell you, Taurus, is if you want to have a relationship, relationships, because what I get from you when I read for you, Taurus, okay, let's talk, because it's been a while since we really had a talk. You want to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. You want someone you can trust. You want an amazing relationship, okay? If you want that, you have to become that yourself. You have to become an amazing person yourself. You have to learn how to cut other people slack. I'm not putting everything on you, because it takes two to tango, but I'm telling you, you have to look at where you're stepping wrong, or look at the things that you can improve about yourself, because you're not going to attract what you want, Taurus. You're going to attract what you are. Okay. We've talked about this before, but, you're coming out in this energy as emotionally unavailable and cut off. So somebody hurt your feelings really bad for you to be showing up in this energy, because it's like you don't want anything to do with it. So if you want a relationship, whether it's with this person or someone else, please understand, you're going to have to heal what has happened. You're going to have to heal it, whether you're wanting to go back to this person or not. And like I tell you, forgiveness is not about giving somebody a pass or telling them, that what they did was okay, or any of that kind of stuff. Okay. People are going to do things. People are going to make mistakes. And you have to learn how to let things go, because when you hang on to them and, you know, you use that to, like, you know, make yourself shut down and not move forward, it hinders you more than it hinders anybody else. Because a lot of times you'll be angry at somebody and they won't even care or won't even know, you know, that you're angry at them. Okay? Because some Tauruses, when they get upset, I'm not saying this for everybody, but some Tauruses, when they get upset, they don't like to communicate and let the other person know what's going on. Some do and some don't. So if you're somebody that holds it in and represses it, or even if you're somebody that's outspoken, you have to understand that if you want this type of amazing relationship, you're going to have to brush up on your skills. And so is the other person too. I'm not just saying this about you, but you got to brush up on your skills so that you are able to communicate in a respectful manner, whether or not you're someone who is a communicator or not, but you have to learn how to do that respectfully, because you and your person have to be on the same team. You can't fight each other and look at the other person as an enemy and expect this to work. This is with anything, friendship, romantic relationship, familial relationship, whatever. If you look at the other person as an enemy, it's not going to work. Okay. All right. So you have to get out of this emotionally unavailable energy, because as I tell all the other signs, I'm telling you the same thing. This didn't just start with this happening. This has been a long time coming. This has been some shit that's happened. Something that's happened to you way in the past. And you got to go back to the origin. You got to go back to the genesis of whatever it is that happened and figure out how you got to this right here. Okay? Because there's some things you thinking in your mind with this card, the subconscious thoughts, where you're not feeling like, you know, on some level, you don't deserve this or whatever. Like I said, it doesn't have to be conscious. People, you know, are looking consciously and saying, oh, well, I feel like I love myself and this and that. And I'm not saying that you don't. But on some level, you feel like you deserve to be mistreated by people. Because if you didn't, this wouldn't be showing up in your energy. And when I say this, I talk to all the signs like this. Okay? So this is something that you have to overcome. This is what this spiritual awakening that you're going through is about. Okay. It's not about necessarily you getting in a relationship with someone, but I know that's one of the things that you want, because it always comes up in your readings when I read for you every week. So being that you want that, you have to prepare yourself for it. You have to become the type of person that will attract that type of relationship. So you got to ask yourself, like I tell you to make your lists and stuff like that, your deal breakers and the qualities of the people that you want. You have to ask yourself, make another list and ask yourself, what type of person has the type of relationship that I want? And really sit down and think about that and write those qualities down. And like I said, always make sure you become whatever it is that you're looking for, because that's how you're going to attract it. Okay? Because like in this LOA, it's like attracts like. It's not what you want, you're going to get it. It's the energy that you embody. So if you embody the energy of someone who is trustworthy, someone who's a good person, someone who, loves wholeheartedly, and someone who loves themselves wholeheartedly, because it's about how you love yourself. Okay? Because people will, like I said, deny it all day long. Well, I don't think I feel like this. I don't think I feel like that. And like I said, you may not consciously, but subconsciously, there's something going on, or you wouldn't be in this energy here. Okay? All right. So now we're going to move forward and clarify the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here, please, Spirit? Okay. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and we have Strength. Okay. So your person is worried. They're worried that this connection is not going to work out with this Nine of Swords. Okay? This talks about self-sabotage. So if they walked away from you and did not reciprocate your feelings, they self-sabotaged. Okay? Because they have the same type of issues you have. Because remember, I told you, it's mirrors. You're mirroring you and the person that you attracting, the people you're attracting to your world mirror each other. So if you got issues with self-worth, they got them too. Okay? Because a lot of times when I've read up on people who are the runners, They say that they feel like they don't deserve. They'll look at a person that loves them and just be like, I don't understand why this person loves me, because I don't feel like I deserve that type of love. Okay. I feel like with some of the runners, they're more understanding of the fact that they have those issues. Okay. So they got to do, your person has to do work as well. Cause you see it's nightmares, sleepless nights, you know, making mountains out of molehills, blowing things out of proportion. So what is happening in their mind, because this is all about thoughts, because it's swords. So what is happening in their mind is not necessarily representative of what's actually going on in reality. Okay. But that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. If you got something in your mind that's not correct, or like I said, and your self-worth should always be, okay, I'm the baddest bitch or the baddest mofo, and I deserve to have the best. Okay. But you have to really believe that. Because like I said, I could tell you all day long that you know, you good people, you got a lot going for you. You know, you deserve to have these types, you know, the type of relationship that you want to have. I could tell you that all day long. But if you don't inherently believe it, to, you know, from the bottom of your soul, if you don't believe it, it's not going to manifest. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay. And that's what this spiritual awakening is about. And I know you can do this, Taurus, because like I said, you got to take that stubbornness that you use in other situations and use it for this. Be stubborn when it comes to yourself. Be stubborn enough to where you're not going to put up with anybody that, you know, not loving you right. And you're not going to put up, first and foremost, you're not going to put up with yourself not loving you the way that you need to love you. Okay? Because like I said, there is something there. If you go back and look, you'll find out what it is. And so you have to start with where it first began. And it's like a ripple effect. You start and you heal those things from the past, and it will compound, and it will start to change the way you react and the things that you do now. Okay? All right. So we've got 2 clarification cards. We got the Wheel of Fortune and we got Strength. Strength is Leo energy. And with this Wheel of Fortune, it's, you know, it's talking about divine timing, that your person is doing the work. They're trying to heal themselves, fight their inner demons, build up their inner strength, just like you are. And they're waiting on divine timing. Everything's gonna occur when Spirit is ready. So Spirit is trying to give the both of you a chance to, you know, do your independent journeys and get yourself prepared for this connection. Okay. Now we're going to move forward and clarify the Magician. Why is the Magician here, please, Spirit? Okay, we've got Judgment, 3 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is the energy that's between the both of you, okay? This is talking about both of you trying to manifest the other back into the other person's life, okay? The 2 of you are in a soul contract. This is going to play out regardless. You have free will on whether or not you want to be with this person, but it's going to play out regardless, is what this is saying. Okay. All right. So we've got 3 clarification cards. Oh, excuse me. The Magician, like I said, you're trying to manifest each other back into the other person's lives. And Spirit is saying you have all the skills, tools, and abilities to do this. So if you want to be with this person, you can do it, but you have to be at a certain level in order to have this type of relationship, is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Because like I've told you in the past, this is not a normal relationship. So you don't heal it or fix it the way that you would a normal relationship. You fix it by going within and working on yourself. Okay? And I know I know it's not easy. I know. Trust me. Because I've been doing personal development for a long ass time. And I know it ain't easy. Okay? Because there's some things that I've been working on that I've had to go back and address several different times in order to make sure that I get it. But the one good thing about it is every time I work on it, it gets, you know, the effects of whatever it was doing, it lessens every time. So you can't give up. Like I said, you got to use that stubbornness that is a part of the Taurus zodiac sign and use it to get yourself out of this situation where you're not You're no longer attracting people who don't reflect well, I'm not going to say reflect, who don't, I guess, reflect what it is that you want to have, what you want to get out of a relationship is what I'm saying, okay? All right, so the Judgment card is Scorpio energy. It's talking about having a second chance. And with the Knight of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is talking about, you know, I feel like the both of you taking a risk to come back towards each other, and you're just waiting for your ships to come in. So you're both trying to manifest this reunion, okay? On the 5D level, in the 5D level. Even if it's not happening in the 3D yet, it's happening on the 5D level, okay? All right, now we're going to move forward and clarify the Empress. Why is the Empress here, please, Spirit? Okay, we got 3 clarification cards. We got the Page of Pentacles, we have the Fool, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, when it comes to advice, we got the Empress. This is Taurus, Libra energy, so this is your energy. With this card, Spirit is saying you got to embody this energy. Like I said, y'all the hoochies of the zodiac, so you got to know that. You got to know that. You got to be like, yes, this is me. This is why all these people come after me. That's why they want to be with me, because they know I'm the done daughter. So you gotta know that. But you gotta know that on every level, not just consciously. You gotta know it subconsciously, because that's what's steering the boat. Okay? We like to think it's our conscious thoughts that's steering the boat, but it's not. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't be on here listening to this. We would be in our relationships with our people, right? Or we would be living our lives to the fullest, not worrying about any of this, because it wouldn't be a problem, is what I'm trying to get you to understand. So you got to go back and dig and get yourself to this point. Because like I said, the Empress gets what the hell she wants. Or the Emperor, whatever you want to say. Like I said, there's no gender in tarot. This type of person gets what they want. They stand in their power. They know their worth. They have all the best qualities that, you know, that a person can have. And that's what they attract, because that's what they embody. Okay? All right. So we got 3 clarification cards. We got the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords. Page of Pentacles is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Knight of Swords, air sign is someone with a lot of air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And the Fool. Okay? So this to me is talking about the love offer you have for your person with this Page of Pentacles. The love offer your person has for you with this Knight of Swords. And the fact that the both of you want to take a leap of faith. So Spirit is saying that once you learn how to embody this energy, all of this, you ain't gonna have to do nothing. All you got to do is stand there, and the person is gonna come, is what I'm trying to get you to understand, because it's your energy. Okay? If you are energetically chasing, I've told you this before. You can't be chasing this person. You a Taurus, you don't chase. They chase you, you don't chase. So you gotta just let it go. Because like I tell you, Taurus, whatever is for you is coming. You gonna get it regardless. There's no way you can fuck it up. Let's just say it like that. There's no way you can fuck it up. But you got to do your work, though. You got to do what it is that you need to do. You got to get yourself up to be the best Taurus you can be. And I know you can do this, Taurus. I know you got this. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat, because you know that's not me. You know this would not be Leigh if I sugarcoat it. So it may not be the easiest thing, but I feel like you're up to the challenge, and I feel like you can do it. But you can't give up. Like I said, you're gonna have days where you got yourself set up to do the work that you need to do, and something may get in the way, or so on and so forth. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you haven't failed. If you have a day where you don't do what it is that you need to do, or you didn't take the step forward that you needed to take to get to where you're trying to get when it comes to this, okay? That's okay. It happens to everybody. You're not going to be full steam ahead. You're not going to be 100% on anything all day, every day. That's unrealistic thinking to think like that. So you just have to set it in your mind, take your stubbornness, set it in your mind that you're going to get to the level that you need to get to, so that you can have the life that you desire. Because like I told you, this is not, the stakes are high, because this is not just about a love relationship. It's not just about you know, you going through this spiritual awakening. This affects your whole entire life, and you deserve to live the type of life you want to live, Taurus. But you have to let's look at it like this. You have to put your brick every day. It's like you building a brick wall, and you have to lay a brick every day. Okay, if you miss a day, it's okay. It's all right. Just don't be deterred. Keep doing it. Like I say, if you refuse to be beaten, you won't be. Okay? So, like I said, you got this. You can do this. Just put your mind to it and just keep working towards it on a regular basis. If you fall off the wagon, it's not a problem. Just dust yourself off and get back up. Okay? All right. So, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you get whatever it is you want to get. You damn hoochies. You damn hoochies of the zodiac. Because like I said, it should be easy for you to get it because you always got people coming after you. Okay? But we want quality, not quantity. That's the thing. It doesn't matter if you got 13 people coming after you if they're not on the level of what you want. And you deserve to have exactly what it is that you want. That's why you made those lists, remember? But remember, you also have to embody that as well, because you can't go into something wanting a person to be something and you're not that as well, because life is a mirror. Okay? All right. So before you go, we're going to pull these Romance Angel Oracle cards, and we're going to see what else Spirit wants to tell you about this reading. Ooh, Spirit wants to tell you a lot. Okay. So first card, it says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So like I said, and this is what pulls that type of love to you. You got to love yourself the way you want the other person to love you. Okay? You want that, you know, soul searching, that undeniable, you know, passionate love and whatever. Give it to yourself. Like I said, buy yourself some flowers, take yourself out to eat, spend time with yourself, talk to yourself, you know, let yourself know that you love yourself and like get in touch with yourself as much as possible. Take care of you as much as you possibly can. Put yourself first. Like they say, don't put your mask on first, then help other people. Fill yourself up first and then go help other people. Okay? All right. So then we've got past life relationship. It says you've known each other before. That's that Six of Cups. Six of Cups came up twice. It was here and it was in here. And now it's coming up again. Okay? Then we've got trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And that's what you got to understand too. Okay? Because a lot of us in these zodiac signs, I ain't calling no names, got trust issues. And it's because we've been screwed over. And so it's valid, but you can't hang on to that and use it as an excuse for the rest of your life. Because if you do that, you're not going to end up where you want to be. So this situation is not just about you learning to trust other people. It's about you learning to trust yourself and also learning to trust God, source, spirit, and know, like I said, that what is for you is not going to pass you by. Like I said, you can't fuck it up. Okay? All right. So, Taurus, if this is your story, let's head on over to the extended. We're going to discuss your story by pulling cards for your person. We'll find out how they feel about you, what their intentions are, actions they plan on taking, and we're going to also get some challenges, find out the challenges in the relationship, and we'll get some other messages from your person as well. Okay? So, if you want to purchase the extended, 2 ways to do so. All that information is in the description box below. If I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Please have a good day, night, or evening. And thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.